Okay. Hello, guys. So this take two of this video, there's actually a video that is there drafted right now that I'm supposed to just release, but I felt like no. Let me come back down and let me really sit down and talk about this word because we all saw what happened today. We were all there. So there are a lot of things to unpack between Liverpool versus West Ham. One game that was amazing, by the way. It was actually exciting to watch, which is really strange when we talk about exciting and Liverpool in the same sentence. It's not been happening for some time now. So what I'm going to be doing in this video, which is very easy, is to try and break down everything that happened. Yes, people, I'm talking even in the moment where Salah and Klopp were fighting. I'm going to get there. I'm going to analyze and tell you everything that I thought about, as well as the referee's weird thing that it felt like Anthony Taylor did not want Liverpool to score. I'm going to also explain a little bit more about that. Then we'll see what happens. So do me a favor, if you are still with me, click the like button, subscribe to the Connect, the best way you support us here at the Connect. So people, Liverpool went to West Ham at the Olympic Stadium, if I'm not mistaken, and the game finished Liverpool 2, West Ham 2, Liverpool 2. In one game that was interesting, especially in the beginning. The reason why I was like it was interesting is because I actually believe West Ham made about 2 or 3 shots on target before Liverpool could even actually have their first shot on target. And the purpose of that, it's not because Liverpool were not dominating in terms of controlling the game. By the way, it's something that they were really doing so well. They were controlling the game, but what is the right thing that I can use to explain how Liverpool has been performing? Yeah, dead. The front three of Liverpool has been dead, and you can see that Klopp is trying to do something, because not only talking about the front three being dead, there is also one thing that Klopp has been failing to get, especially from some senior figures at the team, the likes of Salah, Nunes, who have not been informed, if we can be honest. He has been failing to at least try to motivate them to keep fighting for this league. So what did you think our good old manager decided to do? Oh, he decided to say, Salah, you sit on the bench. Nunes, you sit on the bench. I'm going to put Cody Gakpo because he's showing some fight, which he has been doing in some games. He has actually been one of the best players in this team, even in the games where he loses or we win. Then he decided he puts Cody Gakpo. And he said, Harvey Elliott, I've been watching you for some time and you have always proven yourself. Every single time you get into the pitch, this is your time. This is your moment. Can you carry the Salah badge or the Salah jersey that he has always been playing, or the Salah position that he plays? And I don't want to lie to you. At some point, I did not really see enough of Elliott, but one thing that I saw from him, which we have been missing, is energy. He was everywhere. He was fighting from start to finish, and he did everything that we would expect of him to try by all means to show up. He was there. Every time when you need him to perform, he was giving his 100% best. When he had the ball, trying to do some passes, even though some of the passes were going to the wrong legs, he was there. He was also helping the team to press from high as the game was being played, and that was actually something interesting that I had not seen for a long time from Liverpool. And to be honest, if things had gone the way we would expect them to have gone, Liverpool should have won this game so easily. And that's what I expected, to win this game easily. But when we talk about easily and Liverpool in the same sentence these days, it doesn't really sound the same, because that's something that Liverpool have been doing, especially this season. Every single time when you would want Liverpool to give you a performance you would actually be proud of or actually happy as a Liverpool fan, they've always been failing. They've always been failing to give you something that you could smile about. And today we saw maybe that there are some cracks that we have not been paying attention to and are starting to reveal themselves, especially now that they're left with 3 games before the season comes to an end. And it's not only a season that is coming to an end, it's a season that is also coming to an end with a chapter in the book of Klopp coming to a close at Anfield. And that is the scariest thing that most of the players in Liverpool are actually starting to feel that they are not ready to face, because you are about to try by all means you have been in Liverpool for a long time. You have built this great relationship with the manager, with everyone you work with. They know your capability, they trust your abilities. Now that is now coming to an end, and now the manager is moving. You won't be the person who gave you the trust, who was always trusting your abilities, no longer there. He's about to leave. But what makes it even worse is that in the last moment of this manager about to go, he's not even now he's no longer trusting your ability to the fullest. What does that build? It builds anger, and today I think that's exactly what we saw between Klopp and Salah outside when he was about to come into the ground. I think about 10 minutes or 13 minutes were left of the game, and that has never happened. Unless Salah is coming from an injury, he always gets into the ground 60 minutes, but usually Salah is never outside of the game. He's always inside because he's very pivotal to the play. He's very important to the way Liverpool actually approach the game. One thing that we know about this man, he's a winner, he's a fighter, he wants to win. And now, because of with the relationship he has built, with amazing achievements he has achieved under Jurgen Klopp, in the very end, it seems like Klopp is no longer trusting him. And to be honest, Klopp has no any decision he can do because Salah is not performing to the level which we would expect him to perform, which we would actually give him the jersey of the game, because he's not been really the Salah we're used to. Since the injury has not really come back to his level best. So today you could see that there was a bust, especially after the second goal went in. It felt like he didn't want to come into the pitch, but because he had to come in, that's what we were seeing there. Because these guys are winners. We have seen it from the likes of Ronaldo. The players who are known to do this. Even Sadio Mane at some point. Even James Milner. But James Milner, at least he was better. But you have seen this at some point. But now you wonder, with what he has always been preserved, or what has always been predicted as one of the best dressing room in the Premier League at some point, seeing situations like that, how does that affect the young ones that are coming? And as well, on top of that, how does that represent the outside look? What would everyone outside say from situations like this? So many questions that have been raised today, especially with that single crazy moment that Salah and Klopp had after the second goal was scored by West Ham. Now you wonder, how can that even work in the infield now? What was Salah and Nunes going to do, especially in the game after that bust that we just saw before they got into the pitch? And everything was clear. We saw what happened in the game. We drew a game against West Ham, a team which I thought we should have beaten, especially with the way we played today. Because I don't want to lie to you, in other games it has really been 155% frustrating. You'd wonder what's wrong with this Liverpool. At some point, I actually felt like maybe these guys are already on preseason before preseason even came to be. They are already done. They're no longer interested in playing football. But today, for a change, we saw Liverpool pressing. I saw Liverpool actually fighting for the balls, trying to attack, trying to be skillful, doing some 1-2 touches, trying to produce something meaningful, something that I have not seen, especially in the last 5 games, or should I say since beginning of February, because we have been seeing this fall down from the beginning of February. We've been ignoring it, but it has been clear and we've been seeing it. And I never thought this would come to a point that now we have to rely on players like Cody Gakpo. He has not been getting so much game time, but he's actually playing so well. Diogo Jota, but when we need him, he gets injured. Ryan Gravenberch, today he came into the game, and I don't want to lie to you, it felt like he belonged. It felt like he fit in so well. And I saw the trick. Playing Ryan Gravenberch with McAllister and Endo, it's a recipe for success, because he's very good when he doesn't have to worry so much about the defensive issue, when he's only allowed to go and attack, which was amazing to see. And I was really impressed with how that way went on by. So there's a lot of things to be proud of, even though we did not win the game, which is very weird, because I've never come in this situation, especially what I saw in the second half, the beginning of the second half. That was amazing. The way Liverpool were attacking from the beginning until maybe to around the 75 minutes, they dominated Crystal Palace. They should have scored more goals, but there were so many misses that were happening. At some point, just not finishing the final shot. But you have to understand the players who were playing have not been playing so much in the game. We have been relying on the Darwin Núñez and the Salahs who have not been performing in the way you would expect them to do. If we had maybe danced today on the gap, on the substitution, he would have come in and at least score one of those chances. Gakpo scored even though it was given as an own goal. That is very important. And Robertson scoring, very important, which gives me back and brings me back again and said that our strike force needs some serious risk construction because it's been down, and I don't know how we are going to approach next season but I'm hopeful because we are seeing that there is some good things that we can pick from this team. Even though now we fell apart, we are out of this thing. I'm not going to be coming with that crazy thing. Like I said, if you want to know about what I was feeling exactly after the game, there's a video that is there already. Just tell me, I'll upload it. You let me know your thoughts on the comment section over that one. But now speaking after what I'd seen, it is very important. Now let's talk about the official. I don't want to lie to you, Anthony Taylor was good until, which is very important, he was good until the point he messed everything up. The keeper Areola of West Ham, of course there was an injury, I think, I'm not really sure. He held the ball, then he threw the ball on the floor. Cody Gakpo runs, he's about to score. Then Anthony Taylor whistles. What was the purpose of Anthony Taylor to whistle on a ball that the goalkeeper has thrown in the field and a player has run and is getting the ball before the goalkeeper? What was the purpose of that? And now after that, he comes in and is trying by all means to force the player to be down on the floor so that he pretends like there's an injury. What was that? In a moment when everything is so down for Liverpool, where it seems like we're only going down, we don't need to have situations where we will look at the officials and say that you are also the reason why we didn't win this game. We don't have to blame the officials, but these guys, somehow they have this thing of trying to make things about them, which is not what you would expect from the Premier League referees. But that's what we saw today, and it's confusing that I'm here wondering what was happening. That should have been a goal if Gakpo had scored it, because there's no need. Areola was standing, everything was okay. He only went down when the referee Anthony Taylor went to him, and I think he told him to sit down or something. I have no idea, which was very weird. So I need at least somebody from the officials of the referees to come and explain to me what just happened there, because Liverpool should have won the game by 3-2. But I'm not going to look at that. We had our chances, we did not finish the chances, and that's what costed us. And today Trent did not perform so well. Virgil van Dijk, I did not see that he performed so well, really. I was impressed by Endo. There was a moment, especially in the second half, I kept on shouting Endo's name. Not because I was complaining, because I was impressed with the way he was winning the ball for us against this West Ham team. This player is unique. This player is amazing. And I'm telling you, he will only get better. It could have actually been amazing if we had won the game. But I feel like for the games that are left, I know Salah is not happy. I know he wants to get the point and the Klopp is not trusting him. But I think Klopp has to go with what works. And at this moment, what I'm seeing which is working is the players that is playing with are actually doing something. The Cody Gakpos, the ones that are there, they are performing so well. So I would expect him to continue with that. So I don't know. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think of that game? And what impressed you, and what maybe you were disappointed by watching that game, because there were a lot of things that happened. But all in all, there is a good base or a good background for Slot to fall in. I feel like Arne Slot can come in and try to create something. I don't know. It is a gamble. So many people have been calling it a gamble of the century because they don't believe that there'll be anything that will be created, though, which would be meaningful. But I believe and trust that we have something special with this group of boys. And also one thing that I think was made clear today with that incident between Klopp and Salah, I think it all makes sense to everyone who's listening when I say that it looks like Klopp and Salah, both of them won't be at Liverpool come next season, because you remember he has to sign a new contract, and I feel like Arne Slot with what he's seeing, because now, because it was completely, we knew that it was done, that he's now the new manager of Liverpool starting next season, and he's watching and he's seeing things like what we're watching today. All of these things just tells him that, okay, Salah, you have been a legend of the club, but I need something special. I need something new, and I don't think my rebuild of Liverpool starts by you. Which is very weird to say, and I'm telling you, there'll be some serious changes. And also, for those people who are still wondering why Klopp is leaving, today should be one of the reasons why he's talking about something he's really gone off or running out of energy, that is no longer there. He feels himself that is no longer there, and so does what we are seeing from some of the players. So do me a favor, if you are still with me, click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section on what you thought of today's game, and what were you not happy about, especially when you're watching the game, and what are you expecting to see from Liverpool going forward. And like I said, if I'm still here, you will see me on another side. So click that like button. I'm out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.